There comes my favorite thing. Oh, they got in the bike lane. It's my favorite thing. Mexicans riding their electric bikes on the sidewalk when there's a bike lane going fucking 30 miles an hour. But that doesn't happen. They got in the bike lane. But well, this is actually the first part to the sleeping bag story. So before I got there, I didn't know the sleeping bag was gone. I knew the stuff had been going through. I didn't even fucking bother with it. I was like, whatever. I'll do my own thing. Okay. Right before that, I'm walking through the park. Alright. Walking down Angel Trail. There's this big old camo warm coat. Right? Just fucking laying there on a bush. Just laying there. Big old warm. I'm gonna be Rambo. I'm gonna go live out my Rambo fantasy. I'm going up to Washington, and Brian Denton, he's gonna try to arrest me. And I'm gonna kill all the cops. And God's gonna be like, Colonel Troutman didn't train Joshua. I did. That's what God's gonna say. He's gonna say that to Brian Dennehy. I got my Rambo coat. See, this is how I know. Washington. I don't know, man. So I got this coat. You took my sleeping bag. Fuck you. I wear the coat. I need the coat. That's my fucking sleeping bag. Because it's like 30 degrees in Alaska, man. That's why, like, I don't want to get into the wrong story. That's why I was having a dilemma about leaving right now, when you're supposed to leave, and all that shit. Because San Diego's on the list. Now, if I go down to San Diego, right, it's still going to be cold on the Pacific. I can go hang out on the Pacific for going to LA, fuck around there for like, I probably won't be there very long. Get right on the train, be in Oceanside on the beach. I would have took my sleeping bag to Oceanside. Hooked up Oceanside. I had that sleeping bag right there on the beach, living on the beach. Go down to San Diego because I gotta hook up with the Navy SEALs and the Pacific Fleet and Miramar and fucking all that shit. Well, I've already been there. Then, instead of going straight to Portland, but I still haven't decided. Instead of going straight to Portland, I make my way up the coast. But I know how to do it now, so I could probably get from San Diego to Oakland in a week for like $10. Can't you? You know, I do my thing that I know how to do on the coaster, and then get on the SEPTA train, go in to LA, get off the train in LA. Maybe stay in LA for a minute, I don't know. My rat's there. But then get on the bus to Santa Barbara. Right? Actually, it doesn't go all the way to Santa Barbara. It goes to this place called, it goes to where Ronald Reagan's library is. Thousand Oaks. Right? Up around that area. Get up to there. Then, it's about like a couple mile walk into Ventura. Right? Santa Barbara's before that. No, it's not. Santa Barbara's not before. Ventura. No, Santa Barbara is before that. I don't know. You gotta I could probably take the train to Santa Barbara. I don't know. I get there. All I gotta do is make my way to Lompoc. But this time, see, last time I was in Lompoc, I didn't have any money. The guy took my ID and my bank card. I had $0. I was collecting cans, and it was like $7. It only leaves because once you get to the Central Coast, there's buses that go like 100 miles for like $4 because all the migrant workers. But some of them don't leave. They're only once a week. And the bus from Santa Barbara to Lompoc is once a week. It costs $7. I could probably take that bus, get into Lompoc. You get to Lompoc, then you get on the bus going to St. Mary, whatever the fuck it is, to get on the Central Coast, right? To go up to Salinas. I get to Salinas. And then I'll go through Vandenberg because the bus goes right. Lompoc's here, and then Vandenberg's there. Space Force. I'll take over Space Force. It goes right. It'll drop you right off the door of Spaceport. Then you go into St. Mary's or whatever. Then you just get on that bus. It goes up whatever fucking you can get from Lompoc to Salinas for $6. It's like 200 miles. Take you all the way up the coast. Get up there. You know what I'm saying? Then I get from there. And this is another place where I had to walk. Right? You got to get from Salinas to Santa Cruz. Well, I have enough money for the buses. Last time, what I did, I was in Santa Cruz, and somebody left one of those community bikes. I said, I'm getting on this motherfucker. I'm gonna ride it to Salinas. Then I only made it like 3 miles. Then I got off the bus, and then like they were harvesting strawberries through wherever I was walking through Santa Cruz. So I ate some strawberries, slipped on the side of the road. Then this is when I discovered recycling in California, because I had $0. I get it. I don't even know what the next town is before Salinas, and so I can't feel bad. Like, here, I apologize to you. This is probably payback, because there was this witch lady. She came in. She took all these cans and stashed them. Like, it was like 2 bags of cans. That's a lot of money. You can make $20 in California recycling like that. So I took her cans and went back and got that money. Got on the bus that took me into Salinas. That's the sleeping bag thing. I ran my boyfriend. So anyway, then you get into Santa Cruz, right? Or no, you get to then you're in Santa Cruz. You know, Palm Springs is right there. PGA Tour. I skipped that last time I went around. I walked. This time I'm taking the bus because I had some money. Hopefully, and it's like $4. So then I'm in Santa Cruz. Once I'm in Santa Cruz, I can hang out there on the beach, go to their boardwalk, see if the what was that movie about the vampire kid, Kiefer Sutherland. You know what I'm talking about? The Frog Brothers. Anyway. Bus stop? Oh, it is a bus stop. I'm good. Oh, no, I take the bus. I would have took the bus. Forgot I found a bus pass. I forgot I found a bus pass I was walking down the street. Just still get, I can go on that bus. I'm going like a block. So I'm going. So anyway, getting to Santa Cruz, do whatever that vampire movie is. Hopefully I don't become a vampire. Hang out on the beach, go to the boardwalk. And then from Santa Cruz, you can take a bus and get into San Jose. $7. Once you're in San Jose, you're home free at that point. Because I just walk, you know, you can just go jump on the train. Going right into Oakland. I mean, San Francisco is a little more difficult to get in. I'll probably have to pay for the ticket to get to San Francisco. Then I get to Oakland. Hopefully that'll take me like, I could do it real quick, or I could fuck around, right? Take 3 weeks, 4 weeks, take this whole month. Then I'm going into Portland in May. Going into Portland in May is a lot different than going into Portland and Seattle in May is a lot different than, because I could get up there right now and I'll be there in April. It's like fucking 40 to 50 degrees. I'm not really, it's like 90 here. I'm like, oh, let's go do that. So I can fuck around and then collect all that other stuff. Whatever. Do I want to tie myself to the Iran War? I'm already tied to it. So then, I'm in Oakland. I don't know what I'm going to do there or whatever. I'm just whatever. Because my destination is up this way. And it's fucking cold. It's like 30 degrees in Alaska. So if I fuck off, then I can get, then from Oakland to Portland, I can probably hitch it. 140 bucks on the bus. I'm in Portland, then I'm home free. They just give everything away. I just shop in Portland. But then from Portland to Seattle, there's a bus that's like $14. Then I'm in Seattle, right? I go to see the home of Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, fucking, you know what I mean? Get the whole Seattle vibe, maybe have some coffee, hang out there. And then there's a ferry that goes from Seattle to Alaska for $400. See, this is where the tricky part comes. So I got $400, but I gotta have $400 to come back. That's why when I first got here, when I got here in October last year, I mean, I was ready to go, and I'd been going everywhere, but I was like, I gotta stop now because I'm not going up to Alaska now. I wanted to, but because I was in the zone, and I'm like, I wanted to. I'm like, I can't because it's winter up there. I don't even know what it's gonna be like, and I don't trust you, Sam. I'm not going. I'm gonna know I'm being stuck in Alaska in January because that's what fucking happened. I'll be stuck in Alaska. Something will happen. So I want to make sure because I know this is what's gonna probably happen. I'll be impatient and it'll be like, hey, why don't you just stay here a little bit longer? Get up some money, go up to Alaska. See, that's what I could do now. I could get all the way up to Alaska. I have enough money to get there on the ferry, and then whatever, if I don't like it, get on it immediately and come back, and I can be like, I was in Alaska, did touch that place. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to spend like, you know, at least a week. I don't remember being in Alaska yet. A week or two. I don't know. I don't even know what it's gonna be like. You know? But the thing I don't want it to be like is snow on the beach. That's why Taylor Swift songs are stupid. Snow on the beach, weird but fucking beautiful. Not in Alaska. There's snow on the beach all the fucking time. There's snow on the beach in Alaska right now, Taylor Swift. That's not very creative. I mean, maybe not in Florida there's not snow on the beach, but in Alaska there's beaches and there's snow on it. So anyway, I go up there. I don't want to be up there when it's like fucking 30 fucking degrees. I don't want to get stuck up there. I'll survive, but I don't want to. So if I push it back a little, I don't know what the temperature difference would be, but I know I'm gonna get there. I'll get to Seattle and be like, well, no, I'm gonna just go Seattle. I'm gonna chill out. If I can just hang out in Seattle, I've always wanted to come here. There's one place I always wanted to go, but I'll be there, and like by the second day, I'll be in mission. I'll be on a mission. I'll be like, no, I gotta go to Alaska. Let's go to Alaska now. And I'll fucking have $500 or something. This is how it'll work. I know. I have $500. I'll be like, $400 to go up there. It's no big deal. I can do whatever, even if I'm stuck there for 3 weeks. And I'll spend the $400, thinking, whatever, I got 100. Then I'm gonna be stuck there, and it's gonna be the worst. All of a sudden, it's gonna be a freak winter, and there'll be snow everywhere. And I'll be like, fucking. Anyway, I'm gonna know I'm doing it. So that's why I'm taking. That's what the argument I was having was about. I don't know where I want to go. I mean, because I can go straight to Portland. I can go hang out. I'll go hang out and be Point Break for a minute too. I don't have a problem doing that. Because if I do that, like I'm saying, I got this planned out. Then I can get all the way up. I get up to Alaska and it won't be so cold. And if it gets timed right, my money will be right to where I can go up in Alaska for a week and then come right back. I'll be broke in Seattle, but it won't be in Alaska. I don't know how else. And then it gets tricky after you come back down there. After I come back. Because then I gotta go to Idaho. I gotta go to Wyoming. I gotta go to Montana. I gotta go to fucking South Dakota. But they're not all in line. And there's no, it's fucking desolate. So you can't just go. But I guess if I come out, I'm going up to Canada too. I'm gonna go up to Vancouver. You gotta go up there. You don't have a passport yet. I got an ID. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They put me in a Canadian fucking jail. I was in federal prison. Canadian jail is probably nice. I've seen those people. They're probably Canadian jail is probably pretty nice. You know what I mean? So I go up to Vancouver, take over Canada. Then I come down, or see, because I got a lot of different things, or I could stay in Vegas for this month, but in the meantime, since I got money, I can shoot up to Casper, Wyoming right now. See, because the whole goal is all 50 states. So it's about everywhere you set your foot. You know, and I don't consider it that I was there if I just fucking rode a train through there, or I like Taylor Swift and I was there for 2 nights to play the stadium. That's not being there. You gotta be there for at least. I don't consider you were actually in a place. Unless you were there for like a week. And you were there, like fucking, you can say that you were there. You just went there and you stayed at the Holiday Inn. You can go there. So I go up to Casper, Wyoming for a week. It's only like $140. Because Casper, Wyoming's a hard one. Because everything, going up the coast is pretty easy. Going across is easy. Because I can hit, I won't go to Boise, but I can hit Idaho, and then I can go into Montana, and then I can go into South Dakota, and it's just a straight shot, and then I can just, I'm not bam, 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 I can do those, right? But because of the road situation and the desolation of the cities, the bus tickets are fairly expensive. And it's really not a fucking place I want to walk through. Like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find. And if I do it like that, and then just go straight across, you don't hit Wyoming, because Wyoming's in a weird spot. It's out of the way. I don't know. So I can do that. That's another option. See, there's a bunch of options. Don't rush me, Sean. Thinking it's true. It ain't gonna be like the old times where you just go, hey, see that mountain up there, go climb up there where you got no food, you don't got no jacket, just go up there. I'm not doing that. You need to be more responsible, Shem.